Do the recording, and then I'll get started. And we can, let me share my screen. Let's see. Well, hi everyone. Welcome to the workshop. I know we're gonna have a couple people hopping in. Um, as we go, but we'll get started to respect everyone's time. So I'm really, really excited to be talking about this topic that I'm really passionate about, how to fill up your next workshop or event without posting every day. So it's a very unique and specific topic. And I'm going to be sharing a simple ad funnel system for, Latina entrepreneurs who want to get leads. This is what I'm really, really passionate about. I specifically help Latina entrepreneur community builders attract consistent leads and fill their workshops and trips and events by building these ads and building these funnel systems that bring in the right type of clients that you want to work with. Because a lot of the times, you were marketing, but maybe we're not attracting our ideal clients. So I take care of the marketing and lead generation side so you can focus on your business and not have to post all the time. So drop in the comment section your name, business, Instagram, and the city that you're at. And we can follow one another and you're more than welcome to like engage into the Zoom and into the Zoom chat. So don't be shy. Please drop your contact info there, whatever you want to share, and we can start following one another. So, a little bit about me and kind of my journey. I've been doing marketing for over 7 years, specifically digital marketing in Facebook and Instagram ads. I started off as like um, social media management, but then started into going into Facebook and Instagram ads. And I help Latina entrepreneurs, like I mentioned, community builders. I also like to say fill up their events, their programs, their trips, and pretty much filling up building a community that they want to create, and using a simple ad and funnel system. And I've helped over, I want to say it's like 100 businesses, I feel service providers, different types of businesses grow their audience and attract their clients. And I'm just obsessed with helping mujeres simplify their marketing and grow their impact. I definitely feel like there's maybe, I don't know if you've ever tried to find like a marketing resource or anything out there, but it's maybe not specifically for the Latina community. And so that's why I'm really passionate about sharing this knowledge with all of you. So I've also hosted, of course, not only on online, but I've hosted my own personal events myself. I've been doing that for since I started my first workshop when I was like 15 years old. But doing it more online and social media wise, like for over 10 years now. Um, so I definitely know exactly how it is to juggle not only like creating the event, of course, not only the event, your business and your service and whatever else goes along with that, but just building and marketing to the right type of community that you're trying to attract. So I want to know, which one are you? Are you like tired of posting all the time and not getting leads? Are you number two? You've spent hours creating content, but you don't really have any new clients or business? Or are you number three? You're getting engagement, you're getting likes and followers, but no signups or sales. So drop one, two, or three in the chat. Awesome. And hi, Marianne. Oh, okay, I see some interest. Number, okay. Marianne, number three. Number three, number one. Awesome. Just starting one. Okay. Okay, so you're getting likes and follows, but there's no, I see a lot of number threes of like people are not converting pretty much. Awesome. Yeah, and thank you for sharing your link there. So I want to know, maybe like one or two people, feel free to share your video or and unmute yourself. So I'd love to know what's been your biggest challenge when it comes to attracting signups for your events or for your workshops.
Hi everybody, I'm Jasmine. As for me, I would say that I get there, I have workshops. We have workshops on Wednesdays, and for to try to educate clients on like if they have 401ks, how to roll them over from previous employers and stuff like that. So I get a lot of engagement that people are interested, but don't really commit to actually coming out to our workshops. And then after they kind of go a little bit MIA once we follow up. Once I'm doing a follow up, it's just like no response.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, I feel like they kind of get a little scared.
Okay. And so you said you do pretty much on a consistent basis.
Yeah, it's a weekly workshop that I do. And we are located out of the city of Corona. But yeah, I feel like everybody that I reached out to online on my socials, I really can't get them to come out. It's more if I go out and meet people, then I can get somebody here and there to come out and check us out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Thank you for sharing, Jasmine. Anyone else?
I'll go. My name is Marianne. Estoy trabajando. I am an owner of a talk therapy and wellness retreat, and so I've hosted a lot of workshops, retreats, just different things, activities, and oftentimes I almost have to pull teeth to get people in, but they say they want it. So they say they want it. I create the events, or sometimes I host just a lot of activities. And number one, I've noticed a lot of late signups. Like everybody wants to sign up at the last minute. And then I'm like, "Pa sudando," I'm sweating like, oh, do I have to cancel it or not? And
Mm,
then, but it's, or sometimes there's nobody signing up. So I struggle, like I'll have the follow, the likes, the comments, or people coming to me and saying, oh, that sounds
mm,
interesting, but it just doesn't convert.
okay. Awesome. Anyone else want to share? Yep. Okay. All right. I'm gonna, I want to, okay. So I will, everyone can see my screen. Let me see. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. That was really, really helpful. So if for those who are listening, I mean, I'm sure like you're not alone and there's definitely a lot that goes into all planning your events and having and the marketing of it. So we're going to go over that. So what we're going to be covering tonight is how to attract consistent leads with ads. And yes, we're going to talk about Facebook and Instagram ads specifically, the simple funnel that fills up your signups, and then how to automate the follow-ups, like we were mentioning, and kind of making sure that people are converting and everything. So there will be also a bonus resource that I will share, but I'm only going to share it for those who stay until the end of the workshop. So, um, and who are present and who are live. So I will share that. It's going to be an ad copy starter kit. So to help you plan out um, type of ad copy for your promotional events and things like that. So I'll send that over in an email at the end for those who stay on. So we're going to go over the three-part system to fill out the events on autopilot, even with $5 a day. So I know probably this is like a hesitant of, or the obviously the big question with ads is like, or marketing, it's an investment. You do have to put money into the ads, but the ROI will, is it'll make sense once obviously the ROI is there. So the step one is how to set up your ad foundation. And then step two, building the right audience without having to post daily, which is honestly really important too, because a lot of the clients I currently have, it's like they don't have the time to be, they're not content creators, right? It's not like that's our full-time job. You have a whole other business, a whole other service, and you want this event or this promotion going on 24/7, but with the right people. And then number three, automating and nurturing those leads at the end. So it's a whole process. And the result is getting these consistent, high quality leads, filling up your events while you focus on what you do best. So step one, ads that convert. So before running ads, you need that solid foundation, and this is what makes your campaigns actually work. Maybe you've tried to launch an ad campaign, maybe you tried to boost an ad, which is very different compared to going into Ads Manager. Um, and that's like the back end of Facebook and setting up those ads correctly. So skipping that step of setting up those ads correctly is one of the most expensive mistakes advertisers make. Maybe you've tried to boost an ad, but you were getting some couple like engagement, but still no conversions. So setting that foundation really matters. Most people skip the basics like verifying their domain, setting up events manager, installing a meta pixel, all of these like back end parts that are really important and that actually get those ads to work and market to the right people. And this can lead to wasted money, just poor tracking and confusion. And then when your account is set up correctly, Meta rewards you with better ad delivery. The better you can set that up correct, the better you can set it up, the better it can give you better results. So step number two is building the right audience without daily posting. You don't need to chase followers. You need to attract the right people who are ready to work with you. So, another big thing is, yes, having a lot of followers is great, but it's you want more qualified leads. It's the follower count doesn't really matter as long as you are having the amount of follow. It doesn't matter if you have a whole bunch of followers, but they're not converting and they're not really your ideal audience, right? And that's what a lot of some people stated for what they were when they put number three in the chat, like yeah, you're getting engagement, but maybe they're not the right leads that are following you right now. So you do not need a bigger audience, you need a better one. The right targeting brings the people who actually care about your offer and that need it. So when your targeting is really dialed in, you don't need to post daily to stay visible. I will say though, really, really key part too, and usually a lot of the clients I work with, and they're very clear on who they serve. Like they know this is my audience, this is my service, this is like now they just need to get it out there and like attract the right people, right? So I want to share a client success story, an example, Crystal, who she's the founder of a childcare Delgado Family Childcare. And these are her kiddos and her husband. And before working together, she never ran ads before. She relied on flyers, word of mouth, and posting on Instagram, but her content was not reaching the right people. She's based in Hesperia, so I'm not sure if you know where Hesperia is, but it's in the desert. It's here in like an hour away from like Los Angeles, and it's a small local area, so she really needed to be very specific on targeting and reaching like the right parents, the right age group, and everything. She didn't have a website, and was struggling to fill her daycare and attract consistent inquiries. So what we did was I set up her ad account correctly. I built her first lead generation campaign, and we did developed a whole funnel strategy that captured the leads and followed up with interested families. And then we focused on, of course, local targeting, parents within her area, any specific age ranges, working schedules, and the result was she started receiving daily tour inquiries within the first few weeks right away. She tripled her income within just a few months. Her daycare became fully booked with a waiting list of families eager to enroll. And now she's able to work with to decide who she wants to work with, focusing on families who she truly wants to serve and spend more time running her business and not chasing leads. And also, like, I think the biggest part is also investing back into her business. So, this is what she said: running ads allowed me and my family the opportunity to triple my income, have financial freedom, book a well deserved Hawaii vacation, and make improvements to our facility. And I will say that this client, again, she was starting out, so she didn't really have like the biggest marketing budget, but we worked together. She did make the investment. We worked together, and I mean, she tripled her income in this, and she now is like fully booked. So, and she's actually going to Hawaii right this week. So I'm so happy for her. So, step three is automating and nurturing your leads. So, creating a simple and a follow-up system that builds that connection and converts the leads, that attracts and nurtures the leads without you needing to be there 24/7. So this is like the cherry on top part where you're like, okay, I'm getting these leads, I'm getting these people, but it's like now let's get them to convert, right? So it's a pretty simple, like, the funnel that I'm talking about, which is a funnel is like the step-by-step process on where these what the journey, the customer journey that you want. So it can be the ad, the landing page, the thank you page, and a follow-up email. The funnel must-haves. So a clean landing page, a clear headline, and a quick form that you want to have, a thank you page that builds the excitement, and then this is really important, an email sequence that nurtures the trust and builds the connection. And you may think people don't really, email is dead, or no, this is the part where you can really, really nurture. And these are already people that like are interested. They signed up, they want more information. And this is the part where you can continuously really connect with them on another level versus social media, where it's great, like, but it can be very distracting, right? So common funnel mistakes: too many steps or very confusing copy that I see when it comes to the funnels. There's not an automated follow-up, so this can also be very time consuming. I know I spoke to someone, I had a discovery call with them, and they were saying like they had to they were, I don't know what type, like they were using an email service provider that they had to individually email each person, and they have like 300 people in their email list. And I'm like, no, like nobody has time for that. Okay, and then not tracking performance or conversions. So this is also important too. You want to track, and let's say you have this system set up, now you want to improve it, and you want to know your data, where it's at and what's converting better. So do not sleep on the follow-up. It usually takes, 3 to 7 touch points before someone buys. And nowadays people really want to get to know who you are, what the business is, and everything. So it takes a little bit more effort, but with the funnel and like the automations, it helps. And then let your system do the nurturing for you so you can focus on serving your clients and not chasing them. So this is also the tools that I love, tools that simplify it. So I use kit.com in the email service provider. They used to be called ConvertKit, but now they're kit.com. And this is the, if you want to check them out, there is a 14-day free trial available. And this is like an affiliate code here, but I use them. A lot of my clients use them. We love it. It's very user friendly. They do offer a landing page, so this is also important. If you do not have an email, or maybe your email is just like, I mean, sorry, not an email. If you do not have a website, or your website's just, it's not ready yet, or have a landing page, and Kit, it like connects to your email service provider. It connect, and it's beyond user friendly. And this is what I set up for my clients, or I walk them through how to send out all the emails. I set it up for them, and it's easy for them to use. And then tracking your CRM, Google Sheets, or your automation. So kit.com does this as well, which I really love and highly recommend. Let me know what email service provider you're using. You can put in the chat. I want to know what you're using, or I've used them all, but Kit is one that I really like. So when it's all working together, your funnel really helps builds these relationships. Your automation nurtures the trust, and your ads are bringing new leads even while you're out there living your life, right? My client now is going to Hawaii and she's getting these new leads. Her ads are running and everything. So this is another client success story. Marisa, she's the founder of Amigas on Tour. And before working together, she had less than 300 followers on her Instagram. She had no email list. She had no website. She was unsure on how to attract consistent qualified leads. What her business is she creates tours for people, and for specifically Latina women. So she was very niched too on her these tours. And then the trip that we were trying to promote was Peru. And and that's a whole other thing, like, okay, who wants to go to Peru and who's available? And so she was marketing, but no, she wasn't getting signups. So she was very clear on her offer, but was struggling with the funnel and visibility and strategy. So what we did was we built a simple landing page, the email funnel from scratch, and then we launched $10 day ads to grow awareness. And we set up her automations to capture and nurture these leads. And then we focused on the strategy and not consistently posting. She was working on very intense full-time job. She was like, and didn't really have a lot of time, but she was building this business, creating these tours and all of that. And the results were she gained high quality leads within days. She landed her first paying client within the first week. So she got a return on her investment the first week. Um, and then we built, this is like the part that was amazing. We built a newsletter list of thousands of engaged subscribers. So people that were really, really interested and wanted to stay updated with any of future events and trips. She sells out her trips before even announcing them on Instagram. So these leads on her email list are super amazing, and she just promotes, okay, hey everyone, they get priority. So she shares it on on that email list, and she sells out. And now her Instagram is mainly promoting brand awareness and all of that. So that's why I want to share, like, the ads and the email really go together in that funnel system. It just is like amazing. So her team has grown, and she finally has time to focus on serving her clients and not chasing them. Now, she's not the only one hosting the tour. She has multiple tour guides. She quit her job, which that was like crazy. So she quit her six-figure job, and this is what she does full time. So, do you currently have a system in place to bring in leads consistently? Tell me yes, kind of, nope, but I'm ready to change that. Let me know in the comments. No, okay. Oh, sure. Shastern said nope. Marilyn said nope. Jasmine, not currently. Okay, no worries. So, what's one takeaway or aha moment you've had so far? Let me know. And you can unmute yourself and be feel free to show your face if you'd like or not, but I want to know.
For me, I definitely need a system in place. I feel like I don't have this in place. I feel like maybe
Yeah.
that's why I'm everywhere.
Yeah, yeah, of course. Yes. And what do you feel like is it the that like the email part or the ad
I
or just everything?
I think
Like,
both.
okay.
I think both for me.
Yes, Janet.
Yeah, I think for me it's definitely paying for the ads and just to have the consistency. I think when I started off doing the promotions for the things that I was doing, it was just more like doing it myself.
Hmm.
But I think that is really a good place to start investing as well because I do get busy, then I get back to back, and then I have to like spend 15 minutes reposting, creating, engaging. So it definitely does take a lot of time that I can use those 15 minutes to talk to someone about the products, the service, or what they can expect instead of just having to like feel rushed all the time. So I think it's definitely an eye opener and a aha moment that I'm like, okay, it is something that I need to invest in. That sometimes you would think, oh no, it's only for the people who have like a huge following or it's for somebody who, is like really big, and it's like no, it's even starting off, I think it's definitely a good tool to have.
Yes. Wow, so many amazing points there because yeah, those two examples that I shared, like they were just starting out in their business. Yes, it's an investment, but like I feel like they set that strong foundation in the beginning and they're just able to scale and grow so fast once you have that foundation versus like, "Oh, wait, I'm gonna wait and kind of figure it out on your own, in which eventually, you do, as long as you don't give up, you got it. But then it's like, wow, I could have done this so much faster and so much easier having this system in place. And yes, like the time. To me, it's like they don't have the time. I mean, the client, Crystal, who she has three kids, her family, and the childcare. Yeah. So she was like, I have, like, she didn't really have, she was like, I don't have another option. Like, I'm not gonna make content. I'm not gonna, like, do all of that, right? That wasn't like her number one priority. So, yeah, that's really important. Anyone else? Okay. All right. Well, um, so if you are ready to fill up your events and grow your business with ease, then I want to invite you to book a free discovery call with me. Let's I want to hear more about your business one-on-one, kind of strategize and really give you a personalized lead generation plan. um, I do offer two types of done for you services. And option one is more focused on the ads part, lead generation ad campaigns. And then option two is the lead generation, the funnel, and the email automation, which this one is like it's a bigger package. It kind of has everything versus this one just has the ads. Which eventually, so I'll explain what these two are. So here for option one, the lead generation ad campaigns. Oops. So this is a custom ad strategy tailored for your business. And this is where I will set up the ads. I will do all of the guide you on the, like, I want to hear who your ideal client is, who are you serving, and I will go into your ads manager and set it all up for you correctly with a website or no website. And ad setup management optimization, which I daily manage your ads. It's not just like a one time and then leave it, set it and forget it. No, I'm there. We meet every 2 weeks and we go through any your ad campaigns. And I'm daily in there making them and improving them and learning from the data that we're getting from those ads, which that's a whole other conversation I could talk about, which I love ads too, is because it's data. It's like this, you know what's converting and you know what's working, and it really helps you make better business decisions. And then I also create the copy and the creative that can convert, which that's a like the type of ad, it's different. You got to be really strategic with how you do an ad on the copy and the creative side. It's not like organic marketing, it's a little different. So that's, I will set that up for you, and then I do reporting and letting you know what's working and what's not, and adjusting it as we go along. So this is a more done for you Facebook and Instagram ads that attract the qualified leads. It boosts your visibility, it grows your business without having to post daily. For option two, lead generation and funnel automation. So it's pretty much everything in option one plus the complete funnel and follow-up system. So this is the automated emails that I'll do for you that builds trust and drives bookings, and really setting up that smooth connected flow from the ad, the funnel, the client, and everything from option one plus the complete funnel and follow-up system that builds those connections and turns your leads into those loyal clients. So imagine, waking up every morning and just feeling really aligned with the leads that are coming in for your business and having that like marketing flow work for you. So this is a very simple, sustainable way to grow your events and overall your community that you're building around you. So it's a clear plan to fill up those workshops without burning out, a strategy created for mujeres who are juggling the work, life, and business, and then supporting you to run Facebook ads that bring in signups, and then growing your events and community with the system that you can actually keep up with, right? You're not burning out. So let's stay connected. Latina Lifestyle Legacy is my Instagram handle, and then you can schedule a free one-on-one discovery call. This is the QR code. But yeah, this was kind of like the foundation that I want to share with you, but I'm here. We have a couple more minutes and I'm willing to answer any questions that you have. Any questions, comments?
Hi, I don't have much questions, but I feel like the slides and the information was very helpful. And I appreciate, taking the time to come out here and learn from you. I do have to jump off, but I just wanted to say I'll follow on Instagram and then I'll stay in touch through there. I think it'd definitely be useful because I help some colleges and universities. I'm part of like my son's parent club, and one of the things that we're gonna do, either this year or next year, is we're gonna host like a vendor fair. So we
Mhm.
want to expose the vendor fair and like get people to come in and do that. So it's like we're just starting that, and I feel like we're a little bit behind in our district compared to other parent clubs. And then I'm also part of another club, and then also from like two other departments from a college and a university that also run through like systems, and they promote, and all of this is just so much helpful to have somebody helping out, opposed to you constantly having to be the one to post on different platforms and different accounts. So this is very helpful. Thank you so much.
Yes, definitely. I know you gotta go, but book if once you can, we can book a call and then we can connect more and kind of see how we can work together.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, definitely. I was trying to get the QR code, but I don't know if it's my phone that's not working.
If not, I can share it here too. Let's see, chat.
Yeah, my phone's not picking it up.
Um, Let me put it in the chat. Okay, just put it in the chat.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Nice meeting
Oh,
everybody.
yes. Awesome. Any other questions?
No, I don't have any questions either, Reina. Thank you so much. It was very informative, and I'll be booking my one-on-one call with you. That way we can come up for my plan. What's next for me?
Yes, yes, we definitely will. I know this is like a quick intro, but this will, and then I want to do more workshops. I want to do more free like workshops, but of course, obviously working one-on-one, we can come up with like a strategy and more customized strategy and everything. So thank you, Jasmine, and thank you for all your engagement and involvement. And I know your kiddo's right there, so I
Yeah,
think
yeah, he's over here trying to get into the picture, thinking
oh,
he's
okay.
part of this meeting.
Hi, I don't know
But
if like,
yeah,
what's going on?
yeah,
Oh, he's
thank you
so
so much.
cute.
Thank
Oh
you.
my goodness, so cute.
Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you so much for
Thank
showing
you.
up.
Have a good evening.
Yeah, you too. Bye. Awesome. All right, Marilyn, do you have any questions or Shasterine? Shasterine? I hope I said that right.
Oh,
Okay.
no,
No,
no, I don't have any questions right now. Oh, sorry, Marilyn.
you're good.
And I did miss some of it or quite a bit. Sorry, I was on the road. But I'll follow up because I do want to know more. I definitely know I don't understand much about funnels, so I
Hmm.
will I will follow up, see if we can uh chat a
Well,
little bit more.
can you share a little bit about your business? I'm just curious.
Yeah, so I'm a licensed clinical social worker. I do not only individual therapy and group therapy, but I like to offer different workshops and retreats, and I do collaborations in the communities, like do speaking engagements. It's just sometimes as I'm like promoting the like workshops and the events, it does feel very time consuming, and I feel like I'm missing the mark somewhere. I know people are always just like, oh, jump on Facebook groups and also, and it seems like a lot. And some groups you can only post on certain days, and
It's a
it,
lot. Yeah, that's a whole other, it's a whole other strategy.
yeah. And so I feel like I can have a better system. I don't have any email subscription thing, anything, any of that stuff set up. Um, so yeah, having like a good basis, yeah, would be and a good foundation for that would be nice.
Yeah.
But
Okay, okay. Yeah,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah, let's book a call and then
okay.
and then we can kind of come up with like a more specific lead plan, see if we can work together and go from there.
Yeah. All right. I like it.
Awesome. Yeah.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate your time and we'll talk soon then.
Yes. Take
Bye.
care. Bye.